Hello, and welcome to PetFolio, the React Redux project, um, for the last project actually for the online software course. And I'm going to walk you through the application I built for using React and Redux, along with the Rails API. So, actually, to get started, I think I'll go back to the login page here because this is where everything happens. The authentication part of this is done just using the front end, so there's actually no back-end password management tokens or whatever. This is purely just front-end authentication. It's very unsecure. So, but I just wanted to show that there is something like this that I can easily implement it if I have more time to do it. But let's get into the app itself. So the email and password is admin. That's how I set it up on my um, thing on my front end. And right off the bat, there's a couple of buttons here: home, owners, and pets. These correspond to the routes that it'll go to. So home generally just takes it to the home page where I have all these tabs that I can go through, like a dummy text that's about me, my current address, the admin name, um, and across here are all where the CRUD operations happen. So I could delete up here, I could edit, and I can update or add a new pet. So create a new pet. And Rails API takes care of creating a random dog pet for me. So uh, from here, you can actually click one of these and it'll take you to the right pet. And I have it set so that this this component of the page is actually fetching a random dog image every time. So um, if I go back to this, it'll just tell me a different pet. And but let's go back to the homepage because I wanted to show the CRUD operations. So yeah, so one of the things that I wanted to implement was the delete button. So if you click the delete button, it shows that all of this is deleted, and when this gets reloaded, when the page gets reloaded, so let's go back to home, uh, it doesn't show up there anymore because the way this is loaded up from the API is that when I click this button, it updates the backend and also updates the front end Redux state. So um, it makes it easy to just make sure that once the component is loaded in, it loads in with um, the current pets from the API, and when I delete it, it deletes it from the backend and the state as well. So it deletes it in both. So you wouldn't be able to see if I click the button, and it's just gone forever. Um, the other thing is add random pet here. So this is only possible if you're logged into the same account. So if, for instance, if you go to a different owner page, you actually can't do any of these operations because you can't add a pet for someone else. So you actually have to go to your own home and add a random pet. And it gives you an alert saying you added a random pet, and now, so there it is. There it loaded. The state changed and the DOM changed as well. So I could do it again. So there's 5, add a random pet, and there should be 6. Perfect. And as for the edit profile, this also does the same thing. This updates the about me and the address of the current user that's using the page right now. Um, let's say I wanted to change the about me. This is the about me page. I like to admin this whole site. And if we submit the changes, it says your profile has been updated and it changes the about me here. Same thing with the address. I didn't really update the address, but let's do that. So let's just say um, Seattle Street 44 whatever. All right, and we submit the change. It has been updated, and the DOM has been updated. Um, so yeah, and going to the routes, let's visit the owners. We've already seen this. So this is basically a card container, and each each of these cards are loaded as soon as this is the whole page container, the whole application is loaded. So this is taken out immediately after the login button is pressed. So it makes it really fast when I'm switching between these. It just renders whatever is currently on the state already. So let's go visit one of the owners here. And as you can see, there's something about Ezra. There's this email and the current address for him. And on here, you could also see the pets that he has. And if you visit the pet, see Caleb, you see the age and care instructions for this dog, and you can see the owner. So we can go back, and we're back here. So, and if we wanted to see other owners, we just click the owners tab and then go visit another one, go visit one of their dogs, and then go visit back to them. The image is randomized based on the stock photos that I just got. It made it really easy to just show that I can just use different images. Um, I tried associating this with active storage, but I ran into some issues. But it's okay. It works for what it is right now. Um, so same deal with the pets. So owners' cards show up and they have their address, email, all that stuff. And the pets, you have the pet name, the breed, the age, and if you wanted to visit the pet page, there's all sorts of pets here. So we can visit Dino, and this gets loaded in as the components render. Age, care instructions, and then we can visit the owner. So that's the general idea of the whole application. Not too not too complicated, very easy to follow, very simple to use. So I think that's pretty much it. And we log out here.